guys, just starting up a quick test range here on Battlefield 4. Just kind of give you guys an overview of the games and different game setups and different weapon types and stuff that you guys can choose in the game. The test range here gives you kind of full access to everything, so you can test everything out, set up your own custom classes, kind of mess around with everything. Plus it gives you, a good way to kind of look at all the maps and stuff too. So we're going to get started here and see what it brings us. If you didn't know, Battlefield 4 came out midnight just this morning. So, I guess midnight of last night, 12:01 this morning on Tuesday the 29th. So, this video will probably get put up tomorrow. So, obviously, it'll be a day later than when I recorded it. But yeah, so let's get started. Gotta mind me, I got a bit of a cold. Alright, so test. Oh, is it me versus some AIs? Looks like it from down here. Alright, let's go to customize. Kind of take a quick look over at the different weapons and stuff. Let's look under assault. We can customize the actual gun. Everything from let's go back. Let's look at the actual different kinds of guns. There's the AK-12, Scar H, the M416, the SAR-21, AK-971, the FAMAS AUG A3, M16A4, CZ-805, QBZ-951, and the ACE-23. Now, if you look at on each of the sides here, you can see the damage, accuracy, hip fire, range, and stability that these guns provide you. You can see, like, based on the AK, the Scar is that much better. The M416 is about the same. The SAR has a little more stability, but the same on everything else. The AK actually be a loss. Yeah, the AK actually be a loss. So yeah, so actually, yeah, 416 is actually a loss. And this is basic, nothing on the gun. This is going by. So when you add all your attachments and stuff, everything will improve. So you can kind of go down the list here. The secondary weapons, you get everything from the P226, the M9. You get a couple other pretty famous handguns, the MP443, the G18, CZ75, that's one of my favorites, 44 Magnum, and the Rex, of course, from Battlefield 3. Your Gadget 1, default on the Assault, you get the 320, 40mm grenade launcher. You can also go with the Smoke, the Dart, the Flashbang, the timed 40mm grenade, which is like the same thing as the 320, but the grenade doesn't go off on contact, it goes off after like 2 seconds. The MAS is a compact shotgun. The Dart is a compact shotgun which shoots fletchet rounds. The Slug is the compact shotgun, well, Slug obviously, and then the frag grenades. You can also do the first aid pack when you get that unlocked, defibrillator, or a medic bag. Gadget 2, everything from, you can also use the same, the M320, all the way up through these things as well. So you can have one, you can have one of the others. So first pack, Gadget 2, I get the first aid pack right now. The medic bag is better, it provides more and more medic stuff. It's a stationary, it allows soldiers nearby to also heal. The medic, the first aid pack is for a single soldier to heal their health. The medic bag is for everyone. Grenades, you got the M67 frag grenade, that's the standard military issue grenade. The V40 Mini can be thrown further than the M67, but it has a smaller blast radius. But you can get 3 of these grenades at a time. The RGO Impact is a Russian impact grenade, shortly after impacting the surface. So it pretty much, you throw it, it'll pretty much explode almost on contact. Incendiary grenade creates a cloud of intense burning particles. It's pretty much like a, I don't know, like a little molten lava fountain. It's actually quite deadly. The smoke grenade, obviously you know what that is. Flashbang, that'll impair your enemies and blind them, and then the flare, light up dark spaces like a small little room and stuff. You got the bayonet, your standard knife or bayonet. You also get the ACB at some Battlefield 3. The shank, it just looks like a screwdriver on a piece of wood. A machete. You can use it for You can take down enemies with that as well. The Bowie knife. Um, you can steal an opponent's dog tag. Pretty much all these will steal dog tags. They just, some are cooler than others. Premium, you unlock certain things, like the carbon fiber one. Looks like a little throwing knife. The scout knife, that's somewhat similar to the Bowie, just smaller. And then the survival knife, that's just like your compound Bowie / survival knife. Field upgrades, so you can have everything from, for your defense, you can have armor, cover, flak, and quick regen. Helps heal everything from 10 to 50% on everything from suppression to damage. The offensive one, it gives you sprint, ammo, grenades, and reduced fall. So that's at each different level, so that when your upgrades from your game, you can get these special features. I'm not sure if these come in from the commander mode, if these come in from your squads. I assume as your squad progresses and does well during the game, you can unlock each of these little things for your teams to help things propel faster for your teammates. Shadow is pretty much everything for quick on spot, sprint, reduce fall, and stealth. This is pretty much like being quiet. This is your stealth mode. Combat medic, this helps everything for the medic, help out the team for reviving everybody, and the grenader, that's somebody that's more of an assault, wants to tube the crap out of people. And then you got your camouflages. You get the, depends on what team you spawn in as, the Russian or American or whatever else they have. Your flag will be different. You might be the Russian flag or American flag. And then you got the different other ones like the desert, the chocolate chip, UCP, which is like your digital. USMC uses a lot of this. ERDL, this is like your basic US Army. Your Splinter is your Swedish camouflage, and then the Dice one, exclusive for developers of Battlefield 4. So developers only got this special one. It's probably something pretty cool actually. So alright, so let's go back and look at the primary weapons here of the different attachments you can have on the guns. Go back here. You can rotate the weapons. As you add the attachments, you can see what's on your gun, just kind of how it visually looks. Obviously, just kind of a nice little fun thing to have. It's obviously doesn't really make a difference. You add your attachments. It's no different than the other games, like Call of Duty or Battlefield. So, all your different sights: iron sights, reflex, coyote, cobra, holographic, HD33. These are all your standard sights, or 1x optical zoom, and then you got your IRNV and the FLIR. Difference between these: infrared versus thermal. That's the only difference there. And then the accessory. This is everything from the canted iron sights. This is where you get the 45-degree angle sight for a quick target acquisition at close range. So even when you're using the scope, you can actually get the kind of the side view in the scope, but more of a wider field of view while using this sight. The magnifier, it's toggleable 2x zoom on any red dot or holographic. It pretty much adds more magnification, but it can be turned on or off. It kind of flips up or down. Flashlight. This is actually, let's go back to this. This is similar to the some other guns you've probably seen in Battlefield or the previous Battlefield game. I can't remember the actual scope, but it's usually on like a ACOG or red dot or something like that. The flashlight, obviously a flashlight. Tactical light. It's automatically activated when you aim, so when you're running, it doesn't show up. The flashlight, it's always on. One's brighter than the other too. So laser sight, obviously everybody knows this. This is sniper bait. So are the flashlights. If you're gonna sit in camp, don't use this stuff. It doesn't help you any. Tri-beam laser. It's just normal benefits of a regular laser, but 3 individual dots for rapid sight acquisition. So, like I said, everything from flashlights down, we're talking sniper bait. So don't sit in camp with this stuff unless you're like hiding inside of a building. Green laser sight, it's just 25% reduction in the hipfire penalty. So this one actually makes you a little more accurate for hipfire. And the laser light combo, it's flashlight and hipfire improving laser. So these are okay. I actually don't really. I like the flashlight, if even that. Maybe in a couple of guns. Other than that, I'll probably like the canteen iron sights, or no accessory at all. Let's go down to the different kinds of barrels. You get your standard bill. That's just what's installed in the gun, and you can add your muzzle brake. Let's see what that looks like here. Gets the flash suppression on it. Reduces the muzzle climb by 25%, adds a 3% penalty to accuracy for automatic fire. So if you're using semi-automatic fire, this is really accurate to have. Compensator, it's just kind of a stability for muzzle drift. Flash hider, it's similar to the muzzle brake, but this is for limits the flash of the actual shooting of the bullets. The heavy barrel, it's just a cold hammer forged barrel to help improve the aim by 50%. It makes the front of the gun heavier so it doesn't kick around so much. Suppressor, obviously, it just kind of sounds the gun, so your stealth is a little bit improved. The LS06 suppressor, it's a Chinese suppressor, so it's a lot better than the regular suppressor. And then the PBS4 suppressor is a Russian silencer. And then the R2 suppressor, that's just a Western compact one. So these are pretty much similar, but obviously each one is actually a little bit better and probably in sound suppression, but they're practically all the same. Underbarrel, you can go with the UGL rail or no attachment. The bipod, obviously that lets you lay down prone and put your gun out so you can, it's a little more better. If you're gonna camp and let's say like in a window or a ledge, bipods are nice because you can lock it down. The gun won't bounce around or jump on you. You can shoot people from either near or far. Only downside is that every time you get near a ledge and you want to zoom, if you want to quickly zoom out, the character will put the bipod down before you actually start shooting. It's a little annoying for that, but that's just got its pros and cons for it. The ergo grip, so it's like just a little quick grip I already have on here. You got the angle grip. This one here, it helps improve aiming for firearm ergonomics and control. The stubby grip, it's a good middle ground between the ergo and the angled. Vertical grip, it helps steady your weapon in run and gun situations. So if you're a fast guy that likes to move up, run and gun, the vertical grip would be your thing. Folding grip allows to improve the ergonomic application of firepower. So it's better stability than the angle grip. And then what they call the potato grip, it's just a rounded forward grip. Nothing there. A little bit, better improvement for accuracy, but these all have their pros and cons. You'll figure out which one works best for you. And then paint. Obviously, you can paint your gun whatever colors you want. As you can see here on the right, I'll just kind of go through them here. You got different underbrush, the blue tiger, flanker, blue sky, black shark, ripple, ink blotch, and then the dice exclusive one, the biogam, relish, and kill MK. I'm not sure if this dice one will ever come out to everybody. Maybe they'll unlock it later, but some of these buttons at the bottom here, these are premium only, so I have premium, so I'll get these when I deserve them. There's different other ones here. You have miscellaneous, you have adaptive, and you can kind of see them here. They all look roughly the same, just different pattern textures. Autumn, these are just kind of shades of darker brown and darker green. Desert, more the sand-based ones, but they all have different patterns. Naval, this is more the blue and digital ones. Snow, obviously white and black. The urban, this is more the digital slash snow ones. These are kind of the grayscale, and then woodland is the kind of the mix between kind of like the adaptive and autumn. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, so next time we're gonna look at we'll look at more in detail on engineer, support, and recon. So tune in next time as we go over those. We'll catch you guys later. This is CRYS1S Killer. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.